push it through?
Oh,
It's a
there's
very
a
stiff
wire
rod.
or
No,
something?
it's almost like a fiberglass rod in there.
All right. Just curious.
Yep. Was there a basement washer and dryer at all, or?
Right over here.
Is it standing, Nick, or is there something in there?
Standing some just over the lens, but whatever's in there hidden I can't see. That's what I was kind of thinking.
How far in is that?
Where I'm sitting.
Yeah. Not very.
There.
A
Couple of feet.
Dead spot already?
Solid kitchen sink grease at the moment, I believe. Sludge.
Yeah, it was just cleaned out what?
It's
Almost a half
draining.
ago.
As you can see, it's draining.
What did happen? We hit a snag already?
Yeah, maybe 3 months ago.
It was here a couple years ago.
Yeah. Is this gonna be in your way up?
No.
No, no.
He's grabbing a hose and start flushing some water through here so you can see.
Hello?
My car's extended warranty.
Again?
1972 Pinto. Oh. No. They never say hang up on me when I tell them that.
Yeah, they do, and I told them I had a pacer too.
It's a Pinto and I think it's about to start on fire.
You got a clock already?
Well, it's standing some.
Huh?
It's standing some. The water in there is standing. You can see
Oh.
past the water when I back up, but I can't see past the water if I don't move.
Probably why it's raining so, huh?
There's water flushing through to see what's going on. Here now I can't see anything through dirty water.
There's something back there, because I've used it.
What?
Oh, a valve? Yeah, there's a valve.
What's that?
It's in the pipe. Depending on what you're.
You need water? Bob?
Yeah, I do.
What's that?
He needs water. There's some back here.
Shut off here?
Yeah, I shut it off.
Okay.
There's a regular garden hose hookup over there?
I think there's a set of drops back there.
There is, but there's no handles on it.
Oh, look at that.
Used to be one, probably one over. Probably one over around. Outside.
Yeah, there's a faucet right here. Where is it?
Is that okay?
Right here. There's a faucet, yeah, I can hook it up for you. You knew this one day. I wanted to shoot that here.
Yeah, if you had a finished room and tore it open. It
Yeah.
doesn't take much.
Exactly. Well, unfortunately, it's full before then, so.
Ah,
Didn't-
About to turn it on.
Have you not?
It's in the pipe. You can.
Open her up.
Yep. Hose in, Nick?
Yep.
Open her up.
Yep. Good to go.
Water?
Yeah, you want water on?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it is on, but
You get water?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, no.
there we go.
There we go.
Oh, no.
That made a difference.
No goddamn valve, 'cause it's something.
I mean, that valve's back there. I'm glad we did this. I think we got a snag already.
Oh, that would've been disheartening if we get it all done and,
They said they had someone here in the past 3 months or something. They just think this
yeah.
actual machine there.
You're pulling it out so we can take it.
No. That one seems legend. Loose brush scale on you.
Crazy how clear that is.
It's ugly, but it's.
That's
it's
horribly
still
not
white.
clear right now.
Huh?
So that's horribly not clear.
Oh, really?
To me it is.
That's the front clean out the drop.
Yep. This is that front drop. There's a bunch of grease on the one so blurry to me. Trying to work my way back like this. Heat?
Okay, so you're good from here up to there, you think?
Well, you gotta get it to flush first before we can see anything.
Oh, okay.
Get it, the water turned off so you can see it better.
You got the water off?
Not yet.
Oh.
Okay. Get all the way back. Oh, no, the one's off. Move the water into the stack for a minute. Get that section cleaned out with grease. Food waste breaking down.
Kitchen stacks are always the worst.
With all the very, very black staining stuff is food waste breaking down. Actually eats it and makes it really good fertilizer.
I worked with you before too. You did a job over on Superior Street for me. In the basement.
Everything's been a blur the
Yeah,
last
no, but
couple of
I
weeks.
recognize you now. You came over to my son's house on Superior Street. The basement was plugged up and you did the best you can because the pipes weren't the greatest.
We do a lot of that lately.
Do a lot of pipes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's like a 80-year-old house and,
8 or 80?
80.
Okay. Lately it doesn't matter. I've seen a lot of houses that are 8 years old that are junk.
Yeah.
Now we kill water.
Kill the water?
Yes, but now that's more clear.
Yeah.
Now I can actually see. All that before was just kind of a real haze to it, and I couldn't
Sure.
get a clear view of the pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of sink sludge in there, a lot of grease.
Yeah.
Especially if you go slow, it builds up even more.
Thank you.
To drain down.
Right there's the floor drain timer.
Oh, actually, that might be the toilet tie-in. Hard to know. There's 1 and 2, I believe. There's 1, there's 2. So one's floor drain, one's toilet. You can see the stuff starting to push on the bottom there. Scale and food chunk and whatever. Right there's a big old chunk of scale, it looks like to me. That's the stuff we're-
Petrified turd. Pull back a sec. Is it on the left wall?
Yeah, big old chunk of grease and
Sure.
possibly steel.
So what's the best method of cleaning that up, the glue or the spray?
It's probably a combination of both, what we call descaling. Once we're done recording, yeah, there's a
That's why it
lot of
goes
it
slow.
right there.
When you start augering that up, that all kind of gets on the bottom and it does not flow because it's too heavy.
Okay.
You have to actually jet it all out to get it to come out.
Okay, so that could be a lot of our issues, there's just so much shit
A
built
lot
up.
of rust and scale buildup by what I see.
And then it grabs all the dirt.
Yes.
That's the
Okay.
problem.
Slows
That's-
everything
that's
down,
what's beautiful
grabs
about these
everything.
Plastic pipes is they don't grab much. But the cast iron, once it breaks.
And honestly, I tell everybody,
And you can see
if
it's
you're taking
round
up the
in
floor
front
to
of you.
do anything, consider replacing it all right away. We can descale it, we have great success, but if there's any questionable pinholes in that pipe or spots on the bottom, the side, the top that are gone, we're gonna find it and we're gonna make it bigger. It's only happened twice in the last 15 years.
Heck of a mineral right
What?
there.
You guys got water softener over here, Appleton water?
We need a water softener.
Okay, then it may just be all mineral buildup if that's
See
the
right here, if
case.
you watch, what I'm watching is you're watching flat. See the hop
Yeah,
up and down?
yep,
Because there's a big mineral ridge right on the bottom and on the two right nodules you can see there.
yep. So if you were to descale it, it could take all that stuff out.
Oh, yeah, we have very good, we just did one this morning, very similar to this in Kimberly.
Big, you see mineral, just that thick on the side there.
And we're here, we're gonna open up the front and I'll see what it looks like
What was
outside
that
also.
chunk there?
There's the
That would be
front
ace.
tie-in stack of some sort.
So you think that he just went by the cleanout or?
No,
That was in tie-in for green or front stack somewhere up that way, but not the front cleanout. The cleanout you'll see because it's a mid-level tie-in.
So you're not at the cleanout yet?
No, I will be in about 5 feet.
Okay.
You'll see it very obviously in a few seconds.
So this is all under the basement floor yet?
Yes. Because this is what's called a mid-level tie-in.
Okay.
I'm keying into, coming into a sand tee and a pipe going this way with the camera like this. So the cleanout's above it, it drops down and sweeps out the house farther, so I'm coming in at mid-level tying in.
There you are.
You can turn the hose back on now. See, I'm right at the mid-level drop, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was 99% sure by the way I was seeing it on the camera, that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Hell, there is no pitch to this line.
Probably not a lot.
No, you're 6 inches below the floor up here. Get that. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 bite tape or something, it's hard to tell.
Go look. There's none.
You need that true sense. Unless it's a floor might taper downhill somewhere, I can't tell.
Go look.
You're assuming the floor is flat.
Yeah, no,
Grab a golf ball.
you're this way.
So now is there another plug there or? what's-
No. Well, we're gonna,
It goes
if
down.
we're here, we're
You
looking
can-
at it, considering descaling.
You can't go.
It doesn't, we're
3
recording all
needs the
this,
best.
it doesn't matter, not just to do this, we're gonna go from here to the other side of the street.
Because right now I'd be coming in like this and hitting that one, trying to make a bend straight down, and you don't do that. You take it out and you go put it down that one. It's one of those things where I don't want to get the camera stuck in there, damage the camera. Every now and then you can jump them, but it's not advisable to try it unless you have to.
Here, I'll pull it out so you can look at it first.
What do you think, Boots?
I'm glad we're doing it. I do think if they clean it, it's gonna be about 10,000 times better than it was.
I can show you what it looks like before and after from other jobs we've done.
Won't be necessarily exact.
Sure.
Look like that, but gives you an idea of what it does.
Yeah. Well, now when you said
It's
replacing
obviously
it,
plugged up.
replacing it,
Honestly, replacing it is the only way to be 100% sure you won't have problems. But, like I said, I've been doing this for years. Descaling is the next best thing.
yeah, and probably about $10,000 cheaper.
It all depends how long it takes.
Yeah.
Descaling is $280 an hour.
Okay. How much would a replacement be?
I have no idea.
You don't do that, huh?
No, and I can give you a list of plumbers. And honestly, from what I see so far, I always estimate high. The one earlier today, I figured 4 to 6, we were out in 2. So I always estimate high.
Yeah.
But I gotta see what the front is first.
Yep.
Whether it's bad or not, there needs to be done. If it's cast iron out in the front, it drastically changes. We machine it, and then we gotta push it all to the city.
Okay.
That's the hardest part.
Gotcha.
Oh, no wonder it looked good, it's coming out of the PVC. I thought, gee, that looks really good.
We've actually been into some pipe, older stuff too, to this day.
I thought it was ABS. I swore it was ABS till we brought in that HQ
Yeah.
camera.
Not entirely sure if it was
Brand new
cast,
looking
ABS, or what, but it was cast. You got that in the,
Well, when I bought my house, it was 54, I reached up on the vent pipe, or the drain pipe that went across, I put my hand through the top of it, brought it from the inside out on the top.
yep,
Quite,
I see that a lot.
quite common.
You see how shallow this is?
Yeah.
There's almost zero pitch on this line.
Instead of trying to make that 90 down, you come in just from straight down and one last
Gotcha.
turn up, trying to push and then all this push back there.
I'm hoping, what year's the house?
77, I think.
I'm hoping cement ABS, but can you move the monitor over a little bit?
Being that they put cast under floor, I'm kind of doing it.
Not what I wanted to see.
Go down some water or stop it or something.
Yeah.
What do you want?
They turn the water.
You got a handle right there if you want.
Does that pipe look better too? Or is it not really?
It's hard to tell right now till the water gets gone, but the problem is the cast iron still has lots of little pockets where if it was PVC out there, which I didn't expect, if it was clay tile, it let all the rust metal particles shoot right out. If it's cement ABS pipe or asbestos cement concrete pipe, it flows right out great. When it's this, whether it needs to be descaled or not, pushing it out past the cast is a pain in the butt. A lot of mineral
Shallow as it
ridging
is.
on the, huh?
Shallow as it is, you get something in there and filter it and suck it up.
Yeah, that'd
Blast
be
it
great.
to the front and suck it up instead of blowing it all the way out to the city.
A lot of mineral ridges
so
on there.
shallow.
If it's more mineral than it is cast, believe it or not, it changes. The mineral tends to break up into finer pieces. Why don't you pull that back a little more so everybody can see?
Flow a lot easier, it's not as dense, it doesn't just sink. Kind of floats in the water to be better. Cast is like dropping a lead weight, expecting to push it down with a garden hose. Just sits there.
Granted, this has, and it is going under the driveway, Nick.
I thought it was sweeping
Yep.
that way, but I couldn't tell.
Screwy. Only a minute.
You can see
Box
just a
crossing,
mineral
yeah.
bridge. See how slow
And it's
that
to the
runs.
other side of the street too.
And that's the kind of issue right there.
Yep.
Where it starts piling up in front of the camera. Because it'll do the same thing with something flushing down there, pile up in front of it.
Yep. No, that was the water. I thought it was a chunk of junk.
That is. That is the chunk of junk that I hit the first time in the back, I think.
Yeah.
It still hasn't
Big
made it.
chunk of grease or a petrified turd.
Let's see, either grease or all the something.
As it's flowing, it seems to be fine.
You can turn the water back on and help you push it, but that's what I hit the first time with the camera going down, that I ran into something and then it started moving when I whacked it a few times.
Because from here to the driveway to the other, that's going to be 120 feet. If all of that.
And it was 55 from the back to here.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking from here
I
out.
know.
That if it's longer than our equipment, there's nothing we can do.
Well, camera's plenty long. You can
Camera,
always,
yes.
You can always add 20 feet or 25 feet of quarter hose. That ain't that hard.
Yeah. It doesn't turn till 50. Well, yeah, that's the drive.
I suppose at an angle it's under the
50
driveway.
feet and
That's probably
then near that shut off.
not quite down that far probably, but not far from there.
At least it's not a golf ball.
And not 2 inch.
Okay, so that's
Oh, there's
good,
the
what I just saw
transition.
there.
That would be
That's
AC, I
AC.
believe.
Thank gosh.
What is it?
50,
AC, asbestos cement.
It's a different type of pipe. It's a lot smoother.
So where do you think you're at now?
52 feet out.
Right now, we're 52 feet.
So you think you're under the driveway or at the road? Or
Right now would be
Angled at a 45.
near that water shut off in the middle of the driveway. Rough yes. Hate it when they run them under driveways. Absolutely hate it.
But they almost had to. As deep as that ditch is, and
Yeah.
the depth of this sewer, you almost have been coming exposed in that ditch or freezing up.
Yeah.
You almost didn't have a choice. That kind of run to keep pitch, not the above grade.
So now what, you gonna try to blow it out?
No, I'm gonna try to push whatever that is out to the city and then look at the rest of it.
Whatever it is moving easy enough that
Or there's a belly in the line, one of the two.
could be both.
Right, the house owner owns this for the street, right?
To the
the
middle of the
connection.
street. Oh, actually, the other side of the street
He's
on this one.
responsible to the sewer for the others, to the other side of the street, to the ditch. Never I'm not a fan of it, but that's how they draw it up, so.
Well, in your fantasy house, next time it'll be 10-foot ceilings out in the basement,
Yeah,
so you don't have to bend over.
definitely. Maybe 12.
They're showing up back here.
I think there's just that much of an air bubble in there right now. Because of that chunk of shit we're pushing down.
Probably. Sounded funny.
Very.
How does it look out there?
At 55, we went from cast iron to
I
asbestos
just
cement.
saw
It's
it.
called AC.
Well, changed pipe material, which is a good thing.
It's a lot
ultimately.
smoother. Doesn't have the rust issues.
Alright.
So it's good because that could cut off at 75 feet.
Shut off in your driveway, then you head out across the road.
Gotcha.
Thought I saw a riser somewhere.
I don't know. I just saw the splashing so much it was hard to tell. I'd watch for it on the way back. If there's one out there, I kind of don't expect
Right
it even.
there.
Is it?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it does look like one. It's hard to tell though.
Because I didn't think it went from 4 to 6. And that's at 100-foot mark, so.
That makes sense. I'm really surprised to see one. If it for sure is, but I couldn't really tell until the water stops.
Just here 98 feet, we saw something.
I figure go out the other 20, 25, whatever hits the city. Work our way back once the water's down. Unless that is city ready.
108 feet, can't be for sure. It's gotta be a riser, but not that deep. Is that just a bell? I think that's just a bell that I saw.
Yeah, if it's only just over 100, I'm sure they didn't put one on the other side. Definitely a belly in that section. Says it's closer this time. It all depends on how it's wrapping.
I didn't see any roots or anything else out in that belly.
No, I think it just has a little sag. That's out near where they did water mains and everything else, so who knows? Probably just sagged a little somewhere out that way.
So do you think that's 4 inch out to the sewer, to the street sewer?
Appears to be 4 inch the whole way.
Yeah.
And then what does that drop into?
Whatever the city's running.
City over here is probably running,
8, 10, 12, 16,
being the
24.
age, if it's all original, probably 16, 14 or 16.
Probably.
But
The majority of city sewers are anywhere between 8 and 18 inches.
I've got one we
Depending
found on the
on-
river.
The one I opened on the river? No
I
way.
drove a Volkswagen down it.
Really?
I could have stood up and my head might have touched the other side of the pipe. It's literally like a
72
72 inch sewer.
Really?
Yeah, we looked
6
in,
foot or
thought it
better.
was a storm sewer till we saw a map saying it was a sanitary, and it's like, you could have dropped a kayak in there and went on a ride. Although you really wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
But
I've never seen a sanitary as big as that one before. I've seen up to 36 is about the largest I've seen before that one. I thought, wow. Storms, you see them all the time. They have to handle all the inrush from the storm drains and everything all at once.
Sure.
Sanitaries are sized to keep the continuous flow and not usually that big.
Huh.
thinking a lot of that might just be sediment in there from mineral buildup and whatnot, because I'm getting the same push right here. Granted, I do believe there's a belly in there, where the pipe kind of goes.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of buildup in there too if it's been going slow. You're talking line that is full of stuff rinsing out to a line that has a belly in it probably and slowing it down. It's gonna be a whole lot of sediment buildup.
Is that all junk just moving on its way now, or what?
That's just water churning,
Oh,
not really moving, just kind of circling.
Hello. What car wants to start?
Well, with everybody off, everybody just dial random Indian numbers asking if they want their warranty extended.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of those.
Yeah, I even signed up for the anti-crap stuff that costs $2 a month, and it actually helped, but my son, it's not fun anymore. When he was younger, he just never stopped talking, so anytime the phone rang, I'd put him on the phone. And it was funny listening to some of the stuff. Just random questions that would make you pull your hair out.
I had one, the guy couldn't speak English, I don't know what the hell he wanted, but he was trying to sell me something, and I said, and I kept going, hello, hello? I said, this is Sergeant Wilson, the Apple Police Department, click.
I always try to get them, but most of them won't fall for it. Yeah, I can barely hear you. Call me back. Area code 911. And then start giving them a phone number.
Well, I give him the Apple. I'm on my work line. I can't hear you. Can you call me back at my house line? Give him the cop shop number.
And then my favorite one is Mark there. No, this isn't Mark. Oh, well, maybe you can help me. I think, oh yeah.
A lot of those are computer-generated calls now.
Trying to rip you off or something. The last one was like the police in Florida, and I thought, why would I want to go to Florida if I live in Appleton? You know.
I always like the credit card one. We can lower the interest rate on your credit card. Oh, you're going to give me a credit card to lower the interest rate on? Oh, right.
So from
They usually hang up on me quickly.
56 feet to 64. See what else we got. Jesus. That's one hell of a belly.
When you say a belly, you mean there's a dip in it?
Yeah.
The pipe kind of works like a sink trap where it holds the water because it's kind of low and then
Really?
back higher.
What can cause that?
Ground settling pretty much. In concrete pipe is about the only thing that's going to cause it is the ground kind of settled under it. So
And hearing the glug glug when I'm going in with the camera tells me it's not just a little one.
Okay. Really nothing we can do about that though, is there?
not
Kinda
really.
Mine
what
is
it is.
digging up the street. No.
Probably won't be doing that anytime soon.
If you haven't had it back up here, only back there. If
Yeah.
there's not a separate floor drain, I don't know.
I have much
That would-
more faith in the fact it's
A
AC
3 foot,
out there.
3 foot drop too
Yeah.
to push
Yeah,
it through.
that's quite a bit of head pressure. So
That's usually less detrimental with it being the smoother pipe. The fact that it's a lot further of a drop, pushing it all the way out.
it's like watching paint dry sometimes.
Yeah.
We just came to the house. They've been living in for what, 3 weeks? Had 3 backups, and there's a belly at least that dip in the brand new,
Really?
holds an inch of water in brand new pipe.
That makes me
Yeah.
feel better
Brand
about
new
this
subdivision.
disaster.
Yeah. Well, we
It doesn't
call it the
fail, brand
triangle
new
of hell.
houses.
It's over. The heck is it?
North
in
side of Appleton there, just
Uh,
off of Providence Road.
Not
there.
the rich section.
Yeah,
oh yeah, this triangle. Well, the house.
The
it's-
farm, the Purdy farm?
It's a no.
right behind Appleton North there, up on Providence
There's a
and
triangle,
Canvasback
okay.
Road or
And
something.
they
like
have a big
Canvasback
pond in the
Lane.
middle that they stock and they
Yeah,
can
that-
fish. And
$300,000 plus houses.
I've been to
and,
50,
yeah,
60% of the
man.
houses with backups.
Yikes.
a lot of problems.
Yeah. So
That's
based
not
off
the
what
only
you
area.
see, you think we should just try to descale this? That's if it was your house,
If it was my house, I would because
let's do it.
I.
That's all I need to hear.
Okay. When would you like to do it?
When do you want to do it?
I have to look at my calendar because that's something we usually start early in the day. I know we have a few more calls.
I'd like to do it as soon as you can, I guess, right?
We can start on that one.
Yes, you can definitely start on that stuff.
Did you learn what you had to
I'm
learn for that?
thinking-
What's that?
You got a lift?
Did you learn what you had to learn for
No,
that?
Yeah.
some-
Some bumper just.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Well, that's another story.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
third
Well,
pump
it's
this
recording.
winter.
Yeah.
That's the third pump this winter.
Yeah.
So
What does it look like in the pump? All.
it burns up.
The pit.
The
Is it
discharge
all-
just kept
it-
freezing
Is it all
outside.
sediment or just
Yeah.
What
froze
does
up?
the
It just
inside
kept
of the tank
freezing.
look like? Is it
Perfect.
clean water?
Yeah.
No gray, no
Yeah.
red? Okay.
Yeah.
Because we see a lot of iron ore back
No,
there.
it's all very clean.
This is
It just
like-
kept
Okay.
freezing.
Okay.
It kept-
There's got to be a
Water
river
the
right
house
outside
into
the
a 90
door.
right away. And it kept freezing.
Thing runs
just
every
keeps
20
doing
minutes.
Without
I
changing the
will.
goddamn pipe, so.
Well, if you
And-
ever want, we can install storm sewers for you. We're now state certified.
If you go
Okay.
out,
There we go.
if you go out the window and out about 6 feet, it goes like this, and there's a swale that comes all the way from out, and that water finds its way in here.
Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. The last 3 years,
Mine runs
groundwater,
every half hour
hydraulic
all year
pressure,
long.
Yeah.
Underground
it's-
river or something
it's
by my house too.
insane.
It's
So-
constant.
Now we're going to switch
Half
over
hour,
outside.
45 minutes, mine's running.
It just
Summer.
became
Oh, I get
ridiculous.
it.
It kept
completely.
freezing up.
Mid-July when it hasn't rained in a month,
Yeah.
it's still running.
Uh-huh.
In the middle of winter and the ground's been 20 below, it's still
Constant.
running. It's like so
Oh,
much
no, you're
groundwater by
fine.
me
You're
too.
fine.
But the neighbors, his pit's dry and never runs.
Yeah.
Right next door.
Huh.
And he's actually on the lower side of my house.
It's
It
weird
comes
how that
through like
works.
behind his house by the back, by his garage or something, not by his house.
I was going to church one day about 30 years ago, and I don't know why, but I ran back in the house and I get something out of the basement. And I had 2 feet of water in the basement. The boys were playing by the pump. I got a piece of wood by the floor. And I got that thing drained. And after the floor was not wet, it must have drained for another half a day, getting the walls and all the drain tile drained out. My
Oh, the
God.
gravel's got a foot of water in the hole under the floor
Well,
to
that's
sit there and push through back to the pump.
That's how we knew we had a problem here, because it's sealed up because of the, what's it?
Radon.
Radon thing.
Oh, yeah.
53
Wait.
to 80.
We had water coming through these
Hydraulic
cracks in
pressure
the
starting
floor.
to push up. Yep.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Quite common when it doesn't have anywhere else to go, it'll start coming up.
I figure we're giving it to the city. It's as clean as a whistle.
That's the problem, that's why they don't want it.
I know.
Nobody
But
wants
we're
to-
not polluting anything. We're just
Nobody wants to pay to treat water that don't need to be treated.
right. But we're diluting the or fixing the pollution by dilution.
Oh, like Milwaukee. We can pump it into Michigan as long as we pump it into a big enough area and dilute it.
Yeah, Yeah,
That's not funny, because they used to have like, they were allowed 50-something pumpings a year into the Michigan straight ways, and they couldn't keep up because their sewers take so much stormwater,
That explains the
and
cost.
they're getting better and better at replacing it. Now they're down to less amount of times they can do it, but yeah, they used to dump millions of gallons of raw sewage right into the lake.
They still do.
Didn't care.
They still do.
Well, they still do, but it's getting better.